Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Warm and Toasty Club Online Memory Afternoon, episode 53. How are you doing? How's your lives? How's things developing for you? Have you been out? Have you been out about around the town? You can go out now. You can leave your home, apparently, but only for short distances and amongst people of six in the outdoors. Yes. We've got a great show for you this afternoon. Yes, we have for episode 53. We have a memory of the week, as always. I'll just give you a little taste of what the memory of the week is and a sort of theme of the afternoon. The theme of the afternoon is is welcome to our afternoon. Is memories of the great outdoors, going out and about, from gardens to parks, from woods to coast. When you were younger or last year, before the lockdown even, it's a memory, isn't it? Where did you like to go? When you went out and about, where did you go? Think about that and we'll come back to that in a little while. We've got the retro raffle. 2 questions, 2 prizes, actual prizes. We got some more badges. Yeah. Then we've got the wonderful Park and Ride. I'm going to be singing and a flinging and a singing for us in a little while. Cara and Nelson. We've got Biscuit of the Week is back yet again. Yes, 2 big hitters, I think. And we've got Jeanette's Poem of the Week. She's back from outer space. She just walked in to find us here without that look upon her face. Talking of Jeanette and talking of Tom Hardy, where are they? Let's see. There they are. Good afternoon.
Hi, everyone.
How are you both?
All good here.
All good, looking good. Tom's fair to middling. Yeah, he's in the middle. Where's he at? He's in the middle. Good to see you both. Hope you had pleasant weeks. Well, Jeanette, I know you've not been well.
I've been really unwell.
Jeanette's been really unwell. I was surprised that you're here today to make the show. It was a big surprise, actually.
I was a lot worse last Friday. I was really, really ill last Friday, but just about held it together. Although I was feeling quite tearful, wasn't I? I think I cried a little bit at some of the music, but I was in so much pain, and it's a lot less today.
Yeah. Do you want people to know what you're suffering from? Or
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Shingles. I've had shingles.
Just got the door. Sorry.
All right, Tom.
Okay.
He's a busy boy. Shingles. Ooh.
Yeah. Oh, it's so painful. It's from the chickenpox virus. And it's not catching. I've not been contagious, but
no.
Oh my goodness, I've never known so much pain. Really bad pain. It was on my back, on my kind of around my waist. And from Easter Sunday.
Apparently it lies dormant in most people, doesn't it? And then sort of
if they've had chickenpox as a child, then chances are it is in your body somewhere, but it comes out and attacks your nerve endings. So it's not like muscular pain that you can put some cream on and make it feel better. And no, it's in your nerve endings, and there's no let up on it. It's paracetamol every 4 hours and some antiviral drugs. But I'm over the worst of it now.
Well, you're dosed up and you're here and you're looking good.
You're looking a bit lovely yourself. I like the sunlight on your hair.
Yeah, I have a special boy who stands there and he dapples shade or sunlight. More sunlight, leave the shade. And he's very obliging.
Very shiny.
Oh, Tom's back. There he is, Tom. Phew, you made it.
Was it a parcel delivery?
No, we've got builders. If you hear loads of noise later.
Oh, no.
It's noisy builders.
Oh, right. Okay.
And you can mute me if you want.
We'd never do such a thing.
Because they have been quite noisy, actually.
We might do such a thing. Well, hello to Karen. Hello to Brenda and Karen again. Brenda says, oh, it's poor Jeanette. And Karen says, I've had shingles and it's awful.
It is.
So empathy from Karen. And Kim, good afternoon to you. I hope you're all well. Let's do the retro raffle. It's the retro raffle. It's coming to your screen. retro raffle never has been seen. Oh, it's the retro raffle, and it's coming to your screen. Oh yeah, it's coming to your screen. Retro raffle, Facebook Live. Yeah. I couldn't even get through dancing to the whole thing there. I feel a bit worn out this week, and I've not done that much. I mean, been working from home on the Warm and Toasty. Just get those weeks, don't you? So if I drop off, Jeanette, just give me a little, elbow in the
Little
rib,
nudge. Yeah.
little nudge. So what we've got is the badges have arrived, the Warm and Toasty badges. So for now, I'm going to keep giving you those as actual prizes. All we need, if you want a badge, is you to answer the question correctly out of the 2 questions, and your address, and I'll send you one. That's it. No catches. Other than it's £10 to enter. No.
Oh, Jono, talking of addresses, and just in case she's watching, Marina has sent me her address, so I'll be sending her a little something in the post.
Marina and Barry.
Marina Florence.
Marina Florence.
Yes.
Oh, she's sending you stuff in the post, is she?
No, I'm sending her stuff in the post.
Oh, you're sending her stuff.
Yeah.
Okay then.
No, she doesn't know my address. I've got hers.
Oh, of course. We spoke about that
Yes,
recently. We did.
Yeah.
Lovely lady. I spoke to her on email yesterday. She's doing good. Brenda, thank you for the Warm and Toasty news sheet, Johnny. Very interesting. News sheet. You make it sound very posh. The newsletter, the broadsheet. Yeah, you're very welcome. And Kim says, glad you're feeling better, Jeanette. Yes,
Thank
aren't
you.
we all? I'm glad she made it. Didn't know she was gonna. Chrissy says, hello to you all. Hope you're feeling better, Jeanette. There we go.
Thank
People
you.
love you. They love that Jeanette woman.
Oh.
Is that what we've got to guess this week? How many shingles you have?
Do you count them then?
Yeah.
Oh, because it was just like a huge, like a rash with lots of almost, they looked like inflamed mosquito bites, but lots of them all packed together. So I can't count them.
You have to count
And
them.
no, they're starting to go now, and they're on my back. I can't really see. Poor Lorraine. She'll have to count them. She already took photos of them, so I could send them to the doctor for analysis.
Jeanette was feeling very poor, very poor, very poor. That's a sea shingle. Sorry.
Shingle
Boo.
shanty.
It's a shingle shanty. Hi, Jenny. Here's the first question for the retro raffle. It's a multiple choice, so you get the chance to win over 4 answers. What is the biggest park in Great Britain? As we're celebrating the great outdoors and being outdoors and going to outdoorsy places, as we can do now in our actual lives, what is the biggest park in Great Britain? Is it A, Hatfield Forest in Essex, B, Windsor Great Park in Berkshire, C, Castle Park in Colchester, or D, Richmond Park in London? Yeah.
So I was thinking things like you're talking about Castle Park, like, beautiful park with kind of little areas for different things and flowers and playground and stuff. Or Big Park, like in Colchester, using that as a reference again. I can't remember what it's called. Highwoods Country Park, which is more rolling fields.
Yeah.
And then you've got things like, is it Longleat Park, where they have lions and so on?
Yeah, the wild animals.
Which is almost like a nature reserve equivalent. And so I wonder how big the biggest park is, if it includes things like Longleat, or I don't know. Crikey, this is one. Or maybe they do mean just kind of little parks in towns.
I don't know the answer to that question. If I knew, I would tell you. I looked it up in the week, and I've not saved any of that information on my sheet. There was I've got the listing of where they come in the biggest parks, but I can't remember how many miles long they were. And it's the same with the next question as well. But yes, check that out, people. Come back to me. You've got the Google. I'm off the Google. I'm off the Facebook, just in case it jinxes things.
Brenda's asking if you can say them again.
Yes. What is the biggest park in Great Britain? Is it A, Hatfield Forest in Essex, B, Windsor Great Park in Berkshire, C, Castle Park in Colchester, or D, Richmond Park in London? Let's see what people are saying. Karen's going with B, Windsor Great Park. Brenda's going D, and then she's having a think about it. Richmond Park in London. Any other people? You want to win a badge? You want to win a badge? Hi from Nelson. Hi everyone from Park and Ride. Great to be here. He's downstairs in my under area. He's waiting there to be replenished with sound, and then we will replenish his sound, and him and Cara will give you beautiful sounds quite soon. Jenny Lithgow, the former queen of the retro raffle scene, reinstated thrice weekly retro raffle queen, is saying B. Karen saying yay, I won. I've not even said the answer, but she's obviously gone somewhere.
She's looked
it up. Karen, I might have to disqualify you because you went on the Google. You went on the Google. Brenda says, I think maybe B now. She's been on the Google. Christine says B. And Kim Saunders says, we are celebrating Marie's birthday today. Thank you for the newsletter, Jono. Very interesting read. Yes, Marie is our interview in the centre spread of this month's edition. Shall we sing? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Marie. Happy birthday to you. Hey, speech. Oh, no, you can't do speech. Hope you have a lovely day, Marie. Kim's going Windsor. Karen admitted she looked it up. I used to live near there.
Yeah. Can she bring some cake round? I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tom needs cake. Bring it round, please, Karen. Brenda says, not good. Honest. Yeah, right. Sandra says she's high. She's out in the park. She's our roving reporter, Mark 2, isn't she? She's out and about. Last week she was on a bus listening to us. I love it. You know, I noticed a lot of people listen to us. I don't know if it's anything to do with how we look. They listen to us like a radio show. I don't know. A number of people say it's a great radio show you've got, and I thought, but it's us. Can't you see us? How beautiful we are. Happy birthday to Marie, says Brenda. Marie says, oh, thanks much. So much. That's lovely of you. And Karen says, I answered questions straight away. I only looked up after you said to Google it. Well, I'll tell you what, you're going to get a badge. You're going to get a badge, Karen. Who else is going to get a badge? Kim's going to get a badge. Did I send you one already? Maybe I did. I can't remember. Christine, you all can get a badge. Brenda, you can get a badge. I just need your address. Actually, Brenda, I've got to put your T-shirt in the post this weekend, so I'll send that with a badge. Hurrah! The answer to the biggest park in Great Britain is Windsor Great Park in Berkshire. Hatfield Forest in Essex is 23rd largest park. Richmond Park in London was 6th. Castle Park in Colchester, I don't know, it was like 574th or something, probably. That was a bit of a cheeky one. Let's give you another question. It's about the outdoors again. This one, quite simply, is what is the longest river in the UK? Is it A, the Severn, B, the Thames, C, the River Lee, or D, the Rivers of Babylon?
I thought you were going to say D, the River D.
Let's see how quick they are with this without that Google. So you've not really been able to do much this week, Jeanette, other than sort of do a bit of work from home.
I've not been to any pubs, that's for sure.
You've not been to any pubs. Have you been to a pub, Tom?
No, they won't let me in. I'm banned.
Oh,
No,
you're
he's supposed to be
barred,
out. He's supposed to be outside.
He's out.
Yeah. They won't let me near a pub. Yeah.
Is that because you keep playing guitar and singing folk songs?
No, that's because they don't like me.
Yeah.
Well,
all the pubs in Colchester.
Everybody in Colchester.
Yeah, I can really empathise with that. Yeah.
Oh, no, I actually like him.
No, I don't really like him.
I'm the one.
It's not what you normally say, Jeanette.
Yeah. Bit of a role reversal, isn't it? Oh, bless him. I mean, you don't need to go to a pub, but unless you want to be social.
Well,
Yeah.
it looked very busy, and the pub up the Foresters up the corner, you have to book.
I think most pubs you have to book
I
a
can't be
table, don't you?
I can't
No,
be bothered with
I can't be doing
booking.
that.
Crikey.
Book him for a pint.
And also, Lorraine and I, we in the last year or so, we've had a few drinks at home, shall we say, and our measures are very, very different from the pubs.
Yeah, I
And
bet they are.
if Lorraine were to have a vodka and tonic in a pub, she'd be saying, "Put some vodka in it. This is just tonic."
Exactly, yeah.
So, and the glasses of wine, they'll be like little sherry glasses, the stuff they have in pubs. Whereas, we'll have a big pint.
Do you
Pint
think
of wine, please.
do you think they still do oh blimey, the name of it's just gone out of my head. Oh, it was a drink and I've forgotten it now. What was the one? It was like a little deer or something.
Baby Sham.
Baby Sham. Yeah.
Still get that?
I don't know. I don't know, because I don't think I'd like it. I think it's very sweet. And
Yeah, it's very
quite
sweet.
strong though, isn't it?
Is it?
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought it was when you have brandy and Baby Sham. That's the strong bit. Put brandy in it.
I think it's.
I'd probably drink it then.
I think it's a combination of both. Yeah.
Oh.
I see. I'm getting you off the subject. I should get back.
Yes.
Karen came straight in answering B. Brian A. Hi, the innocent one. Jenny's going B. Brenda's going Thames. And Kim's going Thames. The longest river in the UK. Actually, it's only answered correctly by Brian because it is A, the River Severn, 220 miles. It crosses Wales, Bristol, all sorts of places. B, the Thames, which I thought would have been the right one, is 215 miles. The River Lee, I don't know how long that is. And the rivers of Babylon, where we belong, was a made-up answer, obviously. So only Brian. Brian, did I send you a badge recently, or was it just a CD? I can't remember. Let me know. Anybody that wants a badge, if you've answered it correctly, do let us know. Do either send a message here or send us an email if you want at thewarmandtoastyclub@gmail.com. And if you got it right, I will check that. I will check back. You'll get sent a badge in it. Nice.
Have you seen Sandra's comment?
Let me see what Sandra's saying because it's filled up. Baby Shambles, the dear one. Yeah, Baby Shambles.
That's us.
It was us lot. Carnage.
That's what on the Baby Shambles.
Oh. Duncan, hello. He says, "Hey up, cheeky chaps, and chapettes. Bit late. I was seeing a man about a dog." Oh, okay.
Dave.
Yeah, Brian says yes. I think he did get a badge, but we'll see. So, the memory of the week. What's your memory of the week? It's the great outdoors and going out. When you were younger, probably you did that more. We've certainly not had a lot of that to do, but did you go to gardens? Did you go to parks, rivers, woods, coasts? Where did you like to go, Jeanette?
Well, I remember when I was little with my brothers, and not so much my sister because she was so little. She's the youngest. We lived near woods, and the other side of the woods was a golf course, and we used to play in the woods and make dens. That's what I remember, and then go on the golf course and collect all the golf balls from the edges in the long grass and sell them back to the golfers. That's kind of my memories of being out. Just and also the other side of the woods was a couple of fields and then Filton Airport where they built Concorde, and so we used to go and have a look at doing that because it was so loud when they used to test the engines.
Yeah, the Sonic Boom Boy.
Triple glazed windows in our house. So yeah, that's what I remember going out.
That's nice. Tom, did you? Where was your place that you would go out to and have fun?
Oh God, I think I just used to spend the whole time out. Really, I think you did.
We did.
Didn't you?
Yeah.
You never. I can't really remember being in that much. I think just out really.
You'd go to anybody's house if you were hungry. Any of your friends.
You just or people just give you food, wouldn't they?
Yeah.
But I lived on Mersey, so I'd just go on the beach really a lot of the time and just walk around there. And when we moved to Colchester, actually near Forest Road or on Forest Road. There used to be a wood at the end of Forest Road. Can you remember that? Just before the church.
No.
So now it just goes all the way through to that. When when we first moved there was nothing. So everything from the end of Forest Road onwards, there were no houses at all.
I lived in Forest Road in the late 70s for a few years.
Oh, well, it would. I
Number
think
39 Forest Road.
Yeah, it would have been probably the early.
Yeah, no, I don't
70s.
remember before that.
Yeah, but anyway, so you know where you go down Ashdown Way and you turn left.
Yes.
Well, there it stopped,
Oh.
and there were woods that then
Yeah.
then the church, which was you just got to by a small path, and then everything from there all the way down to Salary Brook were fields and nothing else.
Wow.
And yeah, you just used to go, we just trundle off down the fields over to Salary Brook. We used to walk to Middlewick Ranges as well to go and pick up the cartridge shells.
That's a long way.
Yeah.
Long way for kids. My goodness.
Yeah. We'd go down the Hythe, walk all the way over to, up through Bourne, Distillery Pond, up onto Middlewick, pick up the gun shells and take them home. But I mean, that'd take you all day.
But we used to walk everywhere when we were young, didn't we?
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I grew up on a council estate in Hackney, so there was lots of playing on the estate. So that was our park in a lot of ways. We used to play Planet of the Apes, like sort of like run-outs, where one group would chase, the other ones would hide, and you have to find them. The apes were on bikes, like Planet of the Apes TV show, and the humans were on foot. We used to go to the River Lee. There was a place called the Island, and we used to go there. And you talking about sort of like, was Jeanette mentioning, Tom, that other parents, they'd give you food if you go to their house. I went to a friend's house once, I remember after school, and she said, do you want Heinz vegetable soup or oxtail soup? I said, vegetable. And I remember she said, do you want what's in it? And I'm like, it really troubled me for a while. But then I said, okay, then I'll have what's it. And it was really nice. I suppose it's a bit like people having croutons in, which I think should be actually made illegal, personally speaking. But what's it's in soup's quite nice.
Do you know what? I've got a bag of cheese puffs in the cupboard, and I've been and bought a load of vegetables this morning that were selling off cheap in the co-op. So I'm going to be making loads of soup.
Break out.
This is it. I'm going to be making vegetable soup, and I'm going to be putting cheese puffs.
Tell us what it's like.
I will, but Lorraine and I have soup a lot for lunches, so I'll make Lorraine try it too.
Yeah, report back. I'd like to hear what you think.
Orange croutons, Lorraine. Orange curly croutons.
Let's see what people are saying. Annie, hi. She says, I'm late for a very important date, but I'm here now. Phew. Well, it's lovely to see you, Annie. If virtually speaking, that is. Hope to see you in person later this very year. Karen, I've sent my address via messenger to you. Thank you, Karen. I'll check that out later and I'll get that sent off. Hopefully you'll get the badge in the week for being a prize winner. Christine says, we had woods and farms around us, so we were very lucky visiting animals and picnicking in the woods. Then we could pick bluebells. Love the smell of bluebell woods. Oh, what a romantic, lovely memory,
Sounds
Christine.
Lovely.
Yeah,
really nice. Painting pictures with words there. Lovely.
Yeah, totally. I mean, kids don't have the freedom everywhere. They do some places, but not everywhere nowadays. And I think I was lucky. I think we were lucky, and just to enjoy that freedom, just to be out and about. Gosh, it was just good days. I'd love to have some of them back. The places we went, the people we saw, the things we did. Apart from that, the bigger kids getting me to play Knockdown Ginger, and they picked the big chunky man's house, who they knew was going to come running out. They didn't tell me that before, and they told me to run down this ramp and jump over the wall. So I knocked. He come running out, and he was big. He was like giant haystacks to me. And he come running after me, and I leaped over the wall. What they didn't tell me was there was a 20-foot drop on the other side. And I was a little kid, I was falling for days. I was falling. Luckily, I was a bit like Spider-Man and I learned clean and I was okay. I've probably only told that story 17 times so far. Brenda used to play in the street most of the time or the garden. And when we lived in Cricklewood, we'd walk down Gladstone Park, also played in the street and the garden or garden. Sandra's just going straight in for good information. Had me second jab. Well done, Sandra. It's pleased to hear. Hope you're not getting any after effects from it. God willing. Got my badge yesterday. Thanks, Jono. You're very welcome. You're very welcome, one and all. And where are you now, Sandra? Are you on the bus? Are you in the park? She gets about it. I'm just having me jab, but I'm still
at the
listening.
doctor's waiting room, maybe.
Oh, bless her. Bless her. Yeah, keep those memories coming in.
I was just
Go on, Tom.
You were saying about going. I remember, people used to give you jobs to do as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
So you'd go and like have a, And I remember we were living in Mersey, and I can't remember who it was, either my grandfather or maybe even my mum said, "Can you take this to this house?" And so we lived sort of quite near the sort of, we lived at East Mersey, so it's quite sort of remote. But we had to go up to get out of where we live. It was quite a long road, and then we'd have to cross, then sort of to this place that they said for me to go. So, and it was down by the Dog and Pheasant pub, and there was this like road, and I've never been down there before. So it was sort of quite an adventure, So I started walking down there, and I think I took a friend with me as well. Because of course, you just have people around, wouldn't you? You just meet people and then you just sort of like walk off and do stuff. And we got to this house and it's quite derelict, and we couldn't find anybody. And there were those traps, the ones that
Oh my goodness.
that you stood on, like for animal traps, littered all over the bloody place. It was just really weird.
What were you delivering? Did you look?
It was just a letter. It was just a letter to this one. Yeah.
Ooh.
Saying stop using traps. Stop killing the animals.
Well, I presume, they used to go around and get rabbits and stuff,
Oh yeah, perhaps it was their order. 3 foxes, a couple of rabbits, please.
Yeah.
My son's getting on my nerves. Let me send him round.
Yeah. He won't be back.
Yeah. See if he bites his leg off to get free.
I think when I was younger, the task I got was like go to the London Tavern off license and get some Golden Virginia tobacco or some light ale or something from my dad, and they gave it to you. Oh, you're Jack's son. Yeah, you can have that. Jenny Lithgow says disused wartime airfield, including pond, woods, abandoned Nissen huts. Learnt to drive there when I was about 10 years old. It was Buxted Airfield, but in Langham. There is a museum there now. Oh, wonderful. Great memory, Jenny.
Yeah.
Karen says, I was born in Ealing, London, always out riding my chopper bike as a kid. Such great days. I had a chopper too. My brother had a chipper. My mate had a tomahawk. Mine was purple. What colour was your chopper, Karen? Do you remember those bikes? I think they were by Raleigh.
My brother had one. They're really not very stable.
They're really popular, weren't they?
They were really popular. With the gear stick in the middle.
3 gears.
Yeah. They were really like automatic gearbox, it looked like.
Yeah.
Really heavy bikes though. Oh, she had an orange one. Nice. Super rare.
Why were they so unstable? It's because they were so low to the ground and the steering wheel was so the handlebars. I'm thinking of my automatic car. I think that gear stick's just the same.
That would have been quite difficult, the steering wheel on your bike.
But the handlebars were kind of high and everything else so low that it used to fall over a lot. I think the centre of gravity.
I don't know. I never had that problem. Mine, it had a stand. It was quite a heavy bike. It had a stand. I remember when I finished using it. But no, I never had that problem. I loved it, but it was quite low, and your knees were up quite high. So I don't know. Somebody may know that out there. Annie says we played across the road in the allotment. We had to ask to cross the road. This is Woodland Street, East 8, which is E8, which is in London, just in Dalston, and we just played with an old wood and dirt and anything we found and made camps. It was great fun. Also catching ants to put in matchboxes with grass in it. Such fun times. Ah, have you got any of those ants still around, Danny? Any of the matchboxes? Give them a bit of grass, they'll be all right. Lovely memories. I remember that across the road, that kind of like a building site for years, wasn't it? Yeah. Kim had a gold chopper. Gosh, I don't even remember the gold ones, Kim. Really? Wow, I'm gonna have to look that up later.
That would be impressive.
That would be. Kim just rocks up on her gold chopper on a Friday
Bling.
afternoon.
Bling, bling, bling.
Yeah. That's lovely, a gold chopper. And it says, saying what colour was your chopper, and you're all keeping a straight face. Why would that be? What are you thinking? I don't understand. No comprende. No comprende. We should say hello to the wonderful Park and Ride. Keep those memories coming in. Love hearing your memories about going out and about. Where are they? Where are they?
Yeah, they do like a double entendre as well, Park and Ride.
Oh, yes.
Don't mention a chopper to Cara.
Did you have a chopper, Nelson?
No, I didn't. I always wanted one, and my mates had one, and I used to, manage to sort of get them to let me have a go on it now and again. I just had a really crappy sort of, I shouldn't say that word, but a rusty old bike with wire, rod brakes, they used to call it, when it didn't used to have cables. And it was a really rusty thing, but I think it used to be red, but it turned it was more or less brown by the time I had it. And I'd be like riding around on this while my mates had their flashy races and choppers and stuff. And
Was that a penny farthing you had?
felt like it. Yeah.
What bike did you have? What bike did you have, Cara?
I had a BMX.
Oh,
It's a funny story though, because my dad tried to fix the wheel, and but he obviously didn't do it well enough, because I was cycling down the hill, and of course front wheel came off, and the bike just sort of collapsed midway. So that was funny. Oh yeah. Oh no, that's from another accident.
Oh.
I've got a scar. I cracked open my chin when I was skateboarding. Oh, and I broke my friend. Oh God, it goes on and on. Because I used to do rollerblading, and I fell on my friend who I was blading with, and I broke her arm and split open her lip.
Oh,
Wow.
blimey.
So don't do any sports with me.
I'm not going near you.
Adventure girl, though.
Yeah, adventure girl, but I'm glad it's virtual. Ooh.
Yeah.
She'd hurt us. She'd hurt us. She will. Welcome to the show, Park and Ride.
Hello.
Hello.
Hello. Good to see you. Thanks for coming on. You're getting on okay then, are you?
Yep.
Sorry?
We
You're
are
getting on all right? You're doing okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's getting warmer now, isn't it? So
Isn't it nice?
things are looking up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nice that it's amazing. Just a bit of nice weather puts a different slant on things, doesn't it?
Definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Good. Well, you're going to sing us a song, I've heard. Could that be true?
I'm going to sing
I'll
one.
take
Well, Cara's going to do a little bit back and
Oh, hold on.
I'll take my top off, but I need my cardigan. So.
Yeah.
You're going to be Elvis, aren't you?
We'll surprise you. I'm going
Oh.
to. Yeah. Oh.
Oh, there goes that surprise.
Sorry.
Well, I tell you what, we'll get out your way. We're super pleased you're with us. It's great to have Park and Ride with us, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear them sing and play their instrumentation, Park and Ride.
Okay. Lord Almighty, I feel my temperature rising higher and higher. It's burning through to my soul. Girl, 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 you're gonna set me on fire. My brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go. Yeah, and your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song of a choir. And you light my morning sky with burning love. Ooh, ooh. I feel my temperature rising. Help me, I'm flaming, I must be 109. Burning, 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 and nothing can cool me. I just might turn into smoke, I feel fine, yeah. And your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song of a choir. And you light my morning sky with burning love. All right, here we go. It's coming closer, the flames are now licking my body. Won't you help me? I feel like I'm slipping away. It's hard to breathe, my chest is a heaving. Lord have mercy, I'm burning a hole where I lay. Yeah, your kisses lift me higher, like the sweet song of a choir. And you light my morning sky with burning love. Burning love. I'm just a hunk of burning love. Ooh, a hunk of burning love. Just a hunk of burning love. Yeah, a hunk of burning love. Ooh, hunk of burning love. That's what I said now. Hunk of burning love. Ain't it the truth? A hunk of burning love. Yeah, a hunk of burning love.
Sorry.
Yeah, nice flourish at the end there. Very nice indeed. That was good. That was really good. Yes, indeed.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Nelson, you sound so manly, and Cara so femalenly. Nice harmonies as well.
I have a squeaky. I've just realised my chair squeaks a lot, so it sounds like I'm farting. So,
Oh, I thought that was your natural rhythm.
yeah.
I thought it was Nell.
Yeah.
Is it a whoopee cushion?
Yeah.
That was good. I was dancing at the screen. I was doing it to the camera, realizing the camera's not on me for a minute. It's on you. So it should be. You wouldn't want to see that. Chrissy says, love the song, love Park and Ride as well. Lovely to see him again.
Oh, thank you.
Well done, Park and Ride, says Brenda. And Duncan says, boogie woogle beautifulness. Thanks, Nell and Cara. Karen says, love that. Thank you.
Oh.
Indeed. As Marie says, fabulous Park and Ride with 3 hearts. 3 hearts. How can you go back from that? And Jenny gives you applause. 3 hearts. Next time, Marie, if you go back to 2 hearts, we're going to know. We're going to know. You've gone there. You can't.
It's like the kisses all over again.
It's like the kisses, isn't it? For my family, I've moved up to 2. My wife said to me the other day, I says, 1 kiss is enough. She says, 1 kiss is mean. 1 kiss is mean. That's my love.
I only said 1 kiss.
I've been sending 1 kiss for years, but then the pressure, the sort of sibling pressure is really too much. Do you,
if I don't know people very well, I just do 1. But if I do know them, at least 2. Sometimes loads more.
Or you could be like Tom and Nelson, don't send any kisses. That's me.
Yeah, well, don't spoil us.
You don't want to be spoiled, do you?
No.
It means more when I send one.
Oh yeah.
Oh, is it? Oh, is this like the Paul Hollywood handshake on the Great British Bake? A kiss from Tom.
Yeah. You do get one, wow.
So Park and Ride, we've got 2 more songs coming up from you in a little while. Is that correct?
Yeah.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be here.
Not going anywhere. Well, I'll be interested to see what you think about the biscuit of the week, which is coming up in a minute. And we will get your views after we've spoke of it. We'll let you have a little lie down for a minute or two.
Thank you.
And see if Nelson can find his chopper, and we'll be back with you in a minute or two. Thanks, guys.
Bye bye for now.
Bye. I only take them off not because I don't want them to be part of it. It's just there's only room on the screen for sort of 4 things at a time. And let me just add something that I've just quickly found. This is actually, if I can find it and get it up there and get it on the screen, is my chopper that I found. It's not mine. It's actually a gold one. This is a gold one I found.
Whoa, look at that.
I think I don't know if that was the same that came out as gold, because there was a yellow one I've just seen, but that's a gold one. If Kim had
I
one
would
of
like
those, that's like royalty in the bike world, isn't it?
Yeah. I may have to paint my motorbike gold.
I think you should.
I have gold envy.
Let's see. There's a few more memories. Karen doesn't remember a gold chopper, but if you got one, you see it, you want it, don't you, Karen? Brenda says there was a site which was derelict in Woodland Street before they had the temporary houses there, and you could find all sorts of stuff there. I had an accident there. I fell on the corrugated iron, the corrugated fence, in that wavy stuff, and scratched all my hands. Yeah, that's what I remember of that place. No, going back there. That's what we called the allotment, says Annie. Jenny says, if you enjoyed Middlewick Ranges and would like to help our campaign to save this open space and the wildlife, join us in Facebook search Save. I put that up. Save the Middlewick Ranges. Sounds like a very good thing to do, Jenny. Brenda says, I never had a bike when I was young. Only you boys got one, and Annette. I had a doll's pram instead. There was a story we had at one of our memory afternoons by Jackie when she was young. She said parents used to leave their babies in the prams at the front of their house outdoors. And she said she would just sort of pick a baby and go for a walk with it, with the pram, and bring it back later. I mean, you wouldn't get that nowadays, would you?
Oh, my goodness. You'd have a SWAT team, wouldn't you? Guns and everything.
Exactly. Sandra's off again. See you later, Sandra. And Chrissy says, "Love." Oh, I've read the comments about the lovely park and ride. I'll be back for more. And Kim says that is the one she had. That's the same one she had.
Wow.
Look at that. You're like royalty, Kim. You didn't tell us you had a gold chopper. Oh, you've moved from up there to up there. Unbelievable. It is time now for Biscuit of the Week. I fancy a biscuit. Yes, we're back with Biscuit of the Week, week 2 of the latest run, and we have 2 biscuits. And I hope I'm going to get the pronunciation of this right. The first biscuit up, and I think Cara and Nelson told me all about these ones way back when. I should have known about them, but I think they're called Choco Leibniz. Is that right, Jeanette? Pronunciation queen?
Well, I think the German word for love is Liebe, and I think that's to do with that.
So is it Leibniz?
Leibniz, I think.
Oh, yeah.
Leibniz.
The first one is Choco Leibniz. Choco Leibniz were first produced in 1891 by the late, great Baron Bumburst. The Baron was constantly trying to find new ways to please Baroness Chuchyface and accidentally happened upon the recipe for Coco. That was a different flavour. Choco Leibniz, when he dropped a piece of his Mars bar on some flour. The biscuit was named after Gottfried Wilhelm Leibniz, who was the most famous citizen of his hometown in Hanover, Germany, where the biscuit is produced. Every recipe has only all natural ingredients, no hydrogenated oils, 0 trans fats, no added preservatives, no artificial flavors or colors, no high fructose corn syrup. So it's okay, I think, to include it as one of your 5 a day, maybe. Have you tried these, Jeanette? Have you tried the
I have, and they do. That's the milk chocolate one you got in the picture. They do a
Yeah.
dark chocolate one as well, and they're lovely because there's more chocolate than biscuit, I think, and I quite
Yeah.
like biting off all the edge bits of the heavy chocolate, dark chocolate.
Yeah, they're sort of like not a standard fare, but they're becoming bigger as people taste them and realise how
Yeah.
nice they are.
And they're not too sugary. That's what I like.
No, as it says, they're one of your 5 a day.
Mm.
Tom, are you a Leibniz fan?
Yeah, I do like a Leibniz or two.
Do you?
I do. Yeah, they're very
Are
nice.
you a long time lover?
Long time Lieber. Yeah.
Long time Lieber Nubber?
Yeah. I like the milk chocolate ones though. I don't like dark chocolate.
No,
Yeah.
dark chocolate is
All the
evil.
more for me.
Yes,
But
indeed.
you're not allowed to have them, are you?
Dark chocolate's not too bad for diabetics. Not as bad as milk.
Funny that.
Yeah, I know. I didn't make it up.
No, of course you didn't.
Oh, what's that drill going on, Tom? The builders-
Tom Builders.
Yeah.
Yeah, on cue.
Tom Builders.
Builders.
Hi, Sandy. She says, hello, warm and toasty folk. I've joined the throng to see a chopper bike. I had a second-hand red one that shone more than the other kids. I love that bike. Yes, more choppers. We could have a whole episode on Chopper of the Week, couldn't we, really? Karen says, oh, I love those biscuits. Nelson, who's in my under area, he's massaging my undergarments at the moment. Whilst we call it a green room, but I just stay now. You'll be on in a minute. All right. He says we always have a pack of Choco Leibniz in the kitchen, the dark variety.
Mm.
It's from the dark side,
is
like
from the
you,
dark
Jeanette.
Yeah, definitely.
It's just plain wrong. Jenny said,
Whereabouts in your kitchen, Nell? Just for when we're all allowed to go around each other's houses again.
And when are you out?
yeah, when are you not
I've
home?
still got a key, guys. They didn't know.
I think she said it's near the kettle. I just unmuted them for a second. Yeah, sorry about that, Neil. Sorry, mate. Yeah. They're balanced. Not the best, but they're balanced on the shelf above the kettle. I'm going to
I
mute
know where
you
that
back.
is.
Thanks for that, Cara. Thanks, Cara. Thanks.
Thank you.
Yeah. Nelson says Tesco make a version of them too. They're not bad. Oh, don't send them away to another variety. Oh no. Brenda says dark or milk chocolate. They're all lovely. Thomas says got to be dark chocolate digestive for me. He's coming with a left field choice. Dark chocolate digestive, Thomas. Are you crazy, man? Jenny says this is where you make me hungry and I've just had my lunch. I've never tried those biscuits. You should try them. You should try them. They're one of your 5 a day. I've been assured by the regulators. I don't know what they regulate, but I've been assured. Yeah. I'm the same with cookery shows, aren't you? If you watch them, you've got to have food on the side. You know, you've got to have a big meal ready on the bake-off and that.
Yeah.
Makes you hungry.
You know, before lockdown happened, when did it happen? In December? I can't remember. We've been locked down for so long.
God.
But a few months ago, when we were allowed to go and visit people in their houses,
Yeah.
my sister and I, Lorraine, went to stay with Thomas Green. He's my brother, and down in Kent. And he is one of the best cooks I have ever known. He did the most fantastic food. And he's talking about chocolate digestives. If he says they're good, I would just go with that.
Okay.
Well, he doesn't. We've been chatting on the phone this week, and he sent me some nice recipes I haven't tried yet. He's such a good cook.
Yeah, but dark chocolate, I can't go there. It's like chocolate and orange. It's just wrong. There's certain things in life that are wrong. For some people, it's like Marmite.
Yeah.
Love, hate, love, hate.
Yeah. Do you know what? We're going to have little signs behind us of the things that we really don't like. Because yours and Tom's, I think they're going to be, you don't like orange. Tom doesn't like mint. Neither of you like licorice or marzipan. And I'm thinking, well, I like everything. I don't know if either of you like Marmite.
No.
No, see, no, of course you don't. I love Marmite. And somebody told me once that coconut is the same as Marmite, that you either love it or you hate it. There's no in between.
Don't mind coconut.
Love coconut.
Don't mind coconut. It's all
I
right.
absolutely love it. I wouldn't be able to leave a Bounty if it
I
was there.
prefer it in my shower gel than anything, but I don't eat that.
That's the shampoo I use coconut shampoo and conditioner. But because it smells like a Bounty, which I love.
Because you're worth it. Because you're worth it. Ian Coulson, he says Liebe is love and pronounced Liebe, and Leibniz with E-I, not I-E, is pronounced Leibniz. Is that right? I hope so. Thank you, Ian. That's very kind of you to tell us that, because I don't know. Brenda finds those a bit dry. Marie says, I've never tried these biscuits. They look good. Sandy says, come over to the dark side, Jono. You will need the right brand. I'll help you. No, says the people outside. We will never move to the dark side.
I'm just reading
chocolate, orange.
Ian's comment.
Yes.
And I understand Ian's comment. He's saying it's pronounced Leibniz because of
Leibniz.
the E and I ran the other way. So not Liebe, Leibniz.
So the first one we have up is Choco Leibniz.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Got it right?
Yeah.
That's the first one. The second one, in this week's Biscuit of the Week, is the chocolate chip cookie. Here's some factual information. The chocolate chip cookie was invented in 1938 by Jean Harlow and Greta Garbo. Apparently, one day, Garbo had something stuck to the bottom of her shoe that resembled a mix of chewing gum and chocolate, and it really fascinated and beguiled her. So together with Harlow, they began furiously cooking up strange mixtures on the MGM lot until 2 years later, the chocolate chip cookie was born. A myth holds that they accidentally developed the cookie as they expected the chocolate chunks would melt, making simply chocolate cookies with vague bits in. That was not the case, as many who have lost teeth over the chip will testify. I'm going to go to Tom Hardy, the Tom Hardy, and say, what do you think of a chocolate chip cookie of an afternoon, Tom?
Yep. Do you like a chocolate chip cookie of an afternoon with a cup of tea?
Yeah.
Very tasty.
Do you find that the chip bits are quite hard?
No.
If you have the sugar-free ones, they're like, you could use them to sort of rest a door or something.
You could use them as some sort of missile.
Yes, projectile.
Yeah.
Not parachute. What's that one?
The normal ones, I don't find them that hard. No.
I'm not sure how brilliant they are for sort of like being one of your 5 a day, though. Jeanette, they've come from America, obviously, originally. What are you saying, Jeanette Lyons, about the Maryland cookie, chop chip, or any brand?
I like to make them. They're very easy to make and they're
Okay.
lovely. And there's all different kinds. There's this is one of the biscuits where the variety in brands is so diverse. You get some ones that just they're nothingness, and then you get other ones that are really wonderful and I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of hot cookies. But some of them are delicious and some of them are a bit nothing special. But I think it depends on how much you spend on them, maybe.
Yeah, because every supermarket does their own brand.
Yeah.
Certainly Maryland were not going to be the first, and there's loads of different makes of them. And doing research in the week, it seems loads of people make them like you, Jeanette, at home themselves, and they create their own version of them. Let's see what the people say. Brenda says, Marmite, yes, Jeanette, and coconut, yay. She's one of yours. She's been to the dark side, that's for sure. If you haven't joined us before and you're tuning in, we're doing Biscuit of the Week. It's chocolate chip cookie against Leibniz, which Choco Leibniz. I know, I've been told that's how you pronounce it.
Get your votes in. I'm writing it down now.
Yeah. So vote for your preferred choice. What would you like as the Biscuit of the Week? Let's see what people are saying. Brenda says, chocolate chip cookies, please. Yes. Jenny says, not sure if I've had Maryland brand, but I like chocolate chip cookies, so I'll vote for them. Christine says, chocolate cookie. Brenda says, has anybody tried Abernethy biscuits? They're lovely. Abernethy biscuits. Anybody? Never
Never heard of them.
Never heard of them. Think she's making it
just
up.
made it up. Yeah.
She's just trying to get some attention or
Yeah.
something.
Describe it for us. Say what it's
It's
like.
not like your family, is it? Crikey.
Not many. You're a big family. You had to compete. That's why I am. Bloody show off. Mum, look at me dancing. Mum.
Look at my posh biscuits.
Look at my posh, what's she call it?
Abernethys.
Look at my Abernethys, Mum. Mum, got me Abernethys. Catapult was the right answer. Yes, Sandy, thank you. Marie says she votes chocolate chip cookies.
Yeah, but she said that she's never tasted the other ones. I know it's her birthday and everything.
Oh,
No, but it's Maryland or another brand. She's not had that particular brand.
No, I thought she hadn't had the.
She said Maryland ones.
Did
I
she?
thought.
Did
I
she?
thought I
We
thought-
let her go. It's her birthday. Don't
Yeah.
be too harsh.
No, I'm going to be mean on her birthday.
Some cookies are sticky and doughy. It's a bit like me. Karen says, I love homemade brownies. Oh, so delicious. Oh, don't get us going somewhere else, Karen. Oh, blimey. Making biscuits is brilliant. Homemade chocolate chip. Ooh.
Very nice.
Nelson is voting for the Choco. Was it
Leibniz.
Leibniz. Karen, Kim is going, love chocolate chip cookies. One of my favorites. Karen's going to vote for the chocolate one, not Maryland. Annie says, don't like these either. This is all happening. It's all kicking off. So I like to report what people are saying, but it's really happening over there. Jenny's going, homemade biscuits are the best. Absolutely. Make some. Send them to us if you want, Jenny. Sandy says, making it up for attention. Yes, absolutely. She's terrible woman. Christine, oh my God. She says, I like dark chocolate, coconut, marzipan, Marmite.
All my favorites.
Chrissy, you've gone to the dark side.
No, we're the right side.
No, it's the wrong side. She can have a coconut if she wants of an
Do you know what?
afternoon.
I think me, Chrissy, and your sister Brenda, we'd have a lovely tea party. We'd have all our favourite things.
It'll be the dark and dreary club, not the warm and toasty club.
We'd be so happy.
You can have it. Mind
We
you.
wouldn't have to share, would we? Not
You
very
wouldn't
much,
have-
just
yeah.
the three of us.
Mind you, I'm sorry, Tom. In the week, somebody did send some cakes round for me, and I don't really eat cakes at the moment. But I couldn't say no, so I had one, and it had marzipan in it. I still ate it, and it was like I felt so edgy and wrong.
Oh,
Yeah, I know, it's bad, isn't it? Anyway, whittling on. Let's get more comments.
I said you look nice this week and that your hair's extra shiny.
It's the
All the
marzipan.
marzipan. There's really
You look-
bringing out the shine in you, Jono.
Yeah. I thought you looked a bit out of sorts.
Yeah, I've been rubbing marzipan in my hair. Marmite, I've got it all in there.
Well, it's probably good for your hair, isn't it? You know, rubbing it on. It's just rubbish to eat, isn't it?
Just rubbish to eat. Don't eat that stuff. Kids,
Well,
if you're listening, don't eat
I
it.
think Marmite is full of vitamin B12, and I've been told that
No.
I need lots of that
Nobody
at the
needs
moment
that.
with my health issues. So yeah, I've been having Marmite on toast every morning instead of cereal.
Vitamin B12 is good for you, but
Probably what
Marmite
gave
is
you
wrong.
Shingles, isn't it? The Marmite
Yes.
Say again?
probably gave you shingles, Marmite.
No, it's helping me get over it.
Yeah, Marmite gave her shingles.
It
Tom.
didn't. You
Yeah.
can't say
Yeah,
that.
marzipan and that.
Do you know what? If Marmite hear this, they're going to shut down the show. You can't say things like that.
They can't control me. Marmite can't
Unfounded
control me.
They're not the boss of you.
Yeah, Marmite ain't the boss of me.
Marzipan and Marmite give you shingles. Everybody knows that.
Everybody knows that. Oh, blimey. She thought it was old wives' tales, but she didn't
Yeah.
realise it was true. Jenny says she's just had a chocolate fix and I'm blaming you. You're welcome, Jenny. You're very welcome. And it will vote for the homemade chocolate chip cookies. And Karen says the milk choc is the bright side. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Yeah, Jeanette, good biscuit tea party. Yeah, you can have it. The dark and dreary club. You enjoy it. And he says, I'm with you, Johnny. I don't like dark chocolate or marzipan. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Oh,
They're
but then
gonna keep coming. It's gone on to Marmite. Jeanette's moved it on. It's all going to be shingles and Marmite on the side. I can't bear with it. Vote for your choice. Who would you like? Would you like a chocolate chip booty, or would you like a choco Leibniz. We should welcome back Park and Ride, I think, shouldn't we? Yes, we should. Let's see what they're doing. You can come out now, Park and Ride. Come on, up you come.
Put your chopper away. Yeah.
Put your chopper away now. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. Couldn't get the chopper up the stairs.
There's a tablet you can take for that. Now, let me ask you about your. I think I know where you're going to go with your biscuit of the week. Tell me, Nelson and Cara, what you're saying.
Well, of course, we're going for the Leibniz or the Leibniz, however you pronounce it.
Yeah, well, remember us introducing you to
Yes.
them when we brought some
Yeah.
along for the raffle, didn't we? One of the
Yes.
Yeah.
one of the Warm and Toasty Club members.
Yeah, I seem to remember when we played John Lampon Court. I think you came and brought some there too. And I think in them
Yeah.
days there's also a sort of plain variety, is there not?
There's a wafer sort of variety.
Oh
isn't
yeah,
there?
I've discovered a new variety that they it's Leibniz wafer with praline in the middle.
Oh, it sounds lovely.
So that's worth
Sounds nice.
checking out.
Mm,
In a white box, but
Yeah.
sounds
Good.
really good. What's your views? Where's your current political standing on the Marmite marzipan divide?
And coconut.
I'm allergic to almonds, so I can't have marzipan. But
Hallelujah.
But we love Marmite. I sometimes eat it off a spoon.
Oh,
I
It's
just
wrong.
put the spoon in the pot and
and you put it in stews and things.
yeah, I use it because we're vegetarian. So you put Marmite in your stews or chilies or whatever.
you get shingles.
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
You should be careful, Cara.
Yeah, be careful out there. So before we get you to sing, have you got anything, in case I forget to ask, because I've got a terrible memory, you'll never believe it. What have you got anything coming up that you want to tell us about? What, apart from
Oh,
chocolate?
right, apart from our
biscuit.
civil partnership,
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
we're
yes.
doing
On
like a kind of
Thursday.
a marriage thing, civil partnership on Thursday coming up this week.
Yay.
Oh,
this is
congratulations.
So lovely. I remember
We're
when you
getting-
two first got together. How many years ago is that?
It's
11. Actually, it's this week.
Oh.
11.
11 years
years.
ago. Yeah.
Wow,
Okay.
I remember
Wow.
it.
11 sweet
Congratulations.
years.
Yeah, right.
We're getting civil in the morning. Oh, so is that's in Colchester? You're having it?
Yeah, we had it
Yeah.
cancelled 3 times. This is the 4th time we've had the date, because it kept getting cancelled because of the lockdown, so
So yeah, it's happening
restrictions.
next Thursday.
Oh,
that's
wonderful!
lovely.
Congratulations, says Brenda.
Oh, thank you.
And you're going to make beautiful music together, aren't you? Oh, that's such a nice thing.
It's
So
not
that's what
gonna
you
go
got
wrong
coming
now,
up.
though, isn't it? 11 years together, and
Nah,
as soon
don't
as
say
we,
that.
As soon as we tie the knot, that's it.
Just-
We're going to
you'll
get
be
divorced
fine.
in a year.
You'll be fine. Avoid almonds and Marmite, and you'll be all right. And so you're going to sing us another song. Forget about other gigs coming up or streams. You get in civil partnership on Thursday.
Yeah.
We're going to do a tune.
yeah.
It has got some words in it, but it's talking about the food and people's likes and dislikes. This is for everyone who likes
Fruit pastels.
yeah, Roundtree's fruit
think.
pastels, because there was an advert on TV with this tune that we're going to
Back in the 90s.
yeah.
Wow.
None of you
There
are
was
I
old
an
remember
enough.
that
advert.
far.
Old
I
enough to
wasn't
remember
born
that.
that time, so yeah.
Yeah.
All right, let's get out of your way and let you do what you do best. Well, you talk very nicely too. But ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome again with a lovely little song from the 90s, apparently, Park and Ride.
1, 2, 3, 4.
there's a moose loose about this house. Mom, there's a moose loose about this house. Mom, there's a moose loose about this house.
Wrong.
Hoot man.
Hello.
Have we lost everyone?
No,
Oh,
we're back.
We're back. We're just delayed.
Yeah.
He likes to tease you there, make you think you've now got to do the rest of the show on your own. He does it to us sometimes.
I meant to say that, but in the middle of that was the Red River Rock, because you were talking about rivers earlier, and I thought,
Oh yeah, right, yeah.
Did mention.
Nice link in
Oh,
there,
yeah,
guys. Jenny says, love a medley. It was really nice. And you've cut your finger earlier, so you've done really well.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I was cutting my hair because I couldn't wait to go to the hairdresser, so I thought, oh, I'll do it myself. And then, of course, I snipped my index finger. So I've got a plaster on it, so everything's fine.
Well, it's working. It's sounding great. And they're probably a lot of them are booked up, aren't they, for months or something? Barbers, that is, and hairdressers.
Yeah, I mean, I don't normally go to the hairdresser anyway. I've got, I just
He
you
cuts his
kinda
own
tell.
hair.
You
and
can
it's
tell I do it myself. That's why it looks like a sort of crash helmet.
yeah.
Do you use a
What
body
to say?
bowl?
Yeah,
I have to try and fix it sometimes at the
yeah.
back.
Either Cara's daughter Freya helps me sometimes, or you do, don't you? Yeah, because I can't see the back very well, and when I'm cutting it.
I did. I took about an inch off mine a couple of months ago because it hasn't been before lockdown. I don't think I had mine cut since the November before last.
Oh,
It's
wow,
just getting
yeah.
too much. It's ridiculous.
I've cut mine for years and years and years. And during lockdown, I've cut mine, my sister's, my daughter's, and my niece's hair, and everybody's hair. But I don't mind. But you have to have the right scissors, and you sound like you've got the right scissors now, but just wrong angle maybe.
Yeah, I've got those thinning out scissors, you know, the ones with the funny teeth on one blade, as well as normal scissors.
Not shears.
Not
Yeah,
sure.
it normally works, and it saves you a lot of money, doesn't it, if you do it yourself?
Absolutely.
If you can get away with it. So
Yeah, yeah. We used to have a lady that had come to us to do our hair, but she's got a salon now. Kim says, brilliant medley, Park and Ride. Marie says, that was a great medley. And Karen's just agreeing with Annette that she likes Marmite, I think, which is just wrong, as we know. As we know. Well, thanks very much, Park and Ride. We're going to pop off for a minute. See what the biscuit of the week is, and we'll see you in a moment or two. Keep that finger well healing, and we'll see you in a moment. Yes, show me the fingers. Thank you,
They're
lovely
good,
people.
aren't they? They're
What's
so
that?
good. They never disappoint, them two. They're
No,
absolutely
enough.
brilliant. Their
I think-
choice of songs and how they play them and how they interact with the whole show is lovely. Love it.
Yeah,
when they're on.
they make you happy.
Yeah.
Just seeing them and hearing them too makes me happy.
Yes.
I mean, you know, maybe we should rent them out into our lives after they've had their civil partnership. I don't know. They might be a bit expensive then, but they just make you happy. Yeah.
Yeah, they do. They're funny.
So we have biscuit of the week. I'll unmute you, Tom. Oh no, you'll keep muting. Tom keeps muting. I'm muting.
They keep doing stuff to builders, so I keep muting myself.
Oh, bless you, bless you. Well, let's see how we go. Let's see how we go. Jeanette's going to tell us what is the biscuit of the week.
Not many people voted. There are lots of comments, but not actual votes. So
The winner is the chocolate chip cookie.
Definitely.
The biscuit of the week is the chocolate chip cookie, not necessarily a Maryland. That's just the one I got picked before.
I did random ones there, just generic chocolate chip cookies.
Ah, well done to the chocolate chip cookie. Any suggestions of things we haven't covered for biscuits, we will do them. Do send them in. Let us know on the comments. Send us a message. We've covered most biscuits in our time.
We haven't covered the Abernathy, have we?
Yeah, we've not got any. We need more info on the Abernathy.
What about biscuits as not a very, I don't eat too many sweet things, but I love cheese. What about different biscuits that go with cheese?
That's
my
called a
sister
cracker,
loves-
isn't it?
No. Well, Lorraine likes a digestive biscuit. You already get a box of mixed cheese biscuits.
Yeah.
And there's always a digestive one in there. And I don't want it with cheese. I want it dipped in my coffee. But that's her favourite, or a water biscuit. Whereas I like things that are kind of more thinner and crispier. So,
If you send a few examples, we can do it, because I don't know any biscuits that go with cheese. Honestly, I've never had a biscuit with cheese that I can think of. I did know a friend who used to put butter on a digestive and have it with cheese, but they were just weird.
No, that's Lorraine all
That's
over.
all right, yeah.
Is it?
Nice.
I made banana bread last week, and that's
Oh,
always better a couple of days later with butter on.
With
Lovely.
a bit of cheese.
Didn't put any cheese in it. I've been taking to not having too many carbs, and so I'll just open a packet of creamy blue cheese and have an apple, and I'll cut my apple into slices and use that for crackers. Just put creamy cheese on it.
Yeah, but you could try
Lovely.
peanut butter's nice with apples.
Oh, is it?
Goes
Oh,
well with
I'd
Royal
like that.
Gala. Yeah, crunchy peanut butter, sun
I
pack,
have Pink Lady, my favourite apple at the moment.
pink
But I'll
lady.
try it. I've got both in the house.
Okay, but yeah, if anybody's got any suggestions, cheese biscuits, whatever they are, send us. Jeanette can send us an idea, or anybody else. But now, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for Poem of the Week.
It's poem of the week.
A very short one.
Sometimes short and sweet.
Very short.
It's poem of the week, and it's always
Magnifique. Right, so this week's poem is very, very short. And it's been brought to my attention because my sister, as I often talk about, Lorraine, is a befriender for Age Concern. And she's been going to see this lady called Betty for about 3 years, I think. And Betty is in her 90s, bless her. She was a very sweet lady. I met her as well. and sadly she died recently, and it was her funeral this week. And when Lorraine had been to the funeral on Wednesday and came back with the I can't remember what you call the leaflet that you have, order of service, I don't know, on the back of it there was a poem, and it was written by the late Betty Ewell. So it's a very short poem, but I thought in honor of Betty, and because it's so apt for now, I would read it. And it's called Spring by Betty Ewell. How happy I am now it's spring, just to hear the birds sing. They seem to say we're glad that winter's gone away. The leaves are breaking on the trees. They flutter gently in the breeze. The little lambs are chasing round. The flowers are pushing through the ground. The world takes on a different ring now that it is really spring. That was Spring by Betty Ewell, who sadly left us recently.
What a lovely poem, Jeanette. That was really
Isn't it
nice.
sweet?
Yeah.
Really lovely.
Yeah. Sorry to hear the news of Betty.
She was well into her 90s, and she was a friend of Vi's from Enoch House.
Oh, was she? Lovely
Mm.
Vi. Oh, sorry for your loss. Yeah, but a lovely poem, really nice and
It
very
was just
poignant.
it's summed up now, doesn't it? I'm looking outside now, and I'm surrounded by trees all around my back garden, and beautiful flowers and plants, and the sun is shining, and it's a blue sky, and spring is really here, isn't it? It's lovely.
Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love to see things growing, and also the warmth is good. I feel the cold all the time. I'm always cold. So just for a bit to be able to sit in the garden like at a weekend is just nice. Just simple pleasures and being easily pleased is so important, I think. A lovely poem, echoed by comments coming in. Lovely as usual, Jeanette, says Christine. Karen says, what a beautiful poem, thank you. Marie, lovely sweet poem, Jeanette. Elmi says, what a lovely thought, beautiful, thank you, Jeanette. Absolutely. People are talking about, well, Thomas is talking about, my two girls have been cutting my hair through lockdown. I have my first proper cut booked for next week. They're proper cuts, surely. I was thinking when it was Thomas that gave me the idea when you was...
Don't call him Thomas, please. He's my brother. He's Tom.
Tom, maybe we should have a haircut of the week.
Ooh.
Different styles, or dance of the week.
Yes.
I don't know how that'd work, but you know,
show us, Jono.
Well, I could do interpretive dance, but I need a bit more space. I need the whole screen, you see.
Yeah, that's fine.
So think on. Yeah, we could do cheese of the week, but I think, you know, once you get beyond cheddar, then you got brie. I don't know. Camembert.
Cheeses.
Yeah, there are loads of cheese. If you two want to send me some ideas, I'm happy to try them out. But I can imagine Flock of Seagulls haircut. Most people won't know that one. That's quite modern, isn't it? Modern in as much as somebody said, Ben Howard, a great old friend of the club, he said online recently that the 80s was as far away from today as the 1940s were to the 80s. And it just, for people of a more recent generation, 40 years plus since the 80s, it seems mad.
Yeah, it does. Well, I was around in the 80s. I was in my
I can believe you.
20s. I was in my 20s in a lot of the 80s, teens and 20s. And the 40s was like, you know, the olden times. It was.
But you were around then as well, weren't you?
No, but the 40s, it was just like what now seems to me like, you know, 100 years ago. But
well, yeah, it would have been 80 years ago, but there was so much technological advancement and industrial advancement in the period between the war and you know, the 80s. We went to the moon, you know.
World,
not us personally on the team, but Kim says, lovely poem, Jeanette, bless Betty. Annette says, Hovis biscuits, Roquefort and grapes, delicious. Oh, that's a cheese. How'd you say it, Tom?
Roquefort, yeah.
Roquefort.
Roquefort.
You're wicked.
Biscuits, yeah.
Roquefort. I used to like him, James Garner, in the Roquefort Files.
Yeah.
He was good. Jenny says, that's a lovely poem, Jeanette. I've written 2 sonnets this week, but I'll spare you, Jeanette. I also recorded a piece for my funeral.
Oh,
it's different. Saves
Yeah.
paying the co-op. Yeah, might as well.
they
Um,
wouldn't do it so well as you.
No, absolutely. Well, there we are. There we have it. How's your afternoon going? Are you all right out there? I should welcome back Park and Ride. Are you ready? Are you ready to come back? Yeah, they're ready. Here they come, walking down our street. Hello.
Smell it down there, Jono.
Yeah, sorry about that. I had a bit of I did have some Brussels yesterday. And, have you got anything coming up, you two, sort of like beyond the civil partnership that you want to mention? Any gigs or,
Divorce.
you know?
Sorry, I don't mean that.
Well,
Are
yeah,
you're not getting married because you have to, are you? Is there something you
No,
don't know?
Ah, yeah. No, there's not really anything. There's a couple of Surfquake gigs booked in for later in the year, and Cara's doing some. She's got some Diva Purple gigs booked
Yeah, in the
There's
summer.
Diva Purple tour, I saw.
Yeah, mini tour.
3 dates. Yeah. But that's it. Nothing
yeah.
for Park and Ride, and at the moment. But hopefully,
Yeah.
Hopefully
Things will
soon.
pick up again.
Yeah, we were talking about it on email. I was asking artists what their sense of when they'd like to come back. And it's funny that people that are regulars performers at our club seem to be keen to come back as soon as we feel it's safe to do so. And friends who are musicians and music artists in their own right, who don't necessarily perform at the club, were much more later in the year, November, maybe next year. So it's interesting because you got to remember is sort of the older generations are getting vaccinated sooner, but for some of the artists, or for quite a few of them, they won't have had their vaccinations, or not all of them will have their vaccinations before, you know, the summer. So it's kind of like, it's an interesting situation at the moment, because I speak to some people and they're really more confident because they've had their vaccination, where some of the younger folk haven't. And you know, we've got to keep everyone safe when we return with physical.
Yeah, we can't leave people behind, can we?
No, absolutely. And it works. And it's really important for us to, I'd like us to do some garden shows in the summer. Got to ask people. Can't just invade people's gardens, but it'd be nice in the open air just to start it off. And I think in a way, one way round it, it's another subject for offline, I suppose, is will we get rid of the mask and the social distance as they say that we will? Because if not, we're sort of like, having performers is really important, because you know, we can place you out of at a distance, but you can still, wouldn't it be lovely to just have a normal show again, just to have a normal gig, not just the Warm and Toasty. I mean, people go into performances, go into theatres and all the rest of it. It would just be really nice. Let's fingers crossed though that we get there. Jenny Lithgow, she had her haircut last week and left the cuttings on the lawn, and within 10 minutes a local bloke called Fred had come round and eaten them. And within 10 minutes a jackdaw and blue tit were down collecting it to line their nests. Oh, I love that.
I've always done that when I cut mine in Neve's hair. We've always had loads of red hair all over the garden, and birds do take it. So if you see any ginger nests around.
Well, I have seen her. Yeah, there've been a lot of them around lately. Karen says Mull of Kintyre mature cheese is her fave. And Matthew Crampton, hi Matthew. There was a French version of the James Garner program. It was called, the Roquefort Files. It was a bit cheesy. I've done that one already. You already cracked that one. Karen says we want our world back now to how we remember it. Let's see. Let's hope we get it back.
It'll never be exactly the same, will it? But we'll try and keep the bits that we love.
It's been a momentous year in lots of ways, but I think the good will come through. I think the good will be back. The positive will rise to the top, and it will be the kind of world that we make it. So for whether it's sort of like locally, nationally, globally, it'll be the world we want it to be. And if it's not, we will make sure that the bits that are in our life are the bits that we want, I think. That sound mad?
Yeah. Can we
No.
get rid of Marmite? In the new world?
We
Yeah,
have to
let's do
plant,
that.
is it the wildflower? There's a campaign to plant more wildflowers in
Yeah.
the
Yes.
garden for the
Yeah.
insects, for the ecosystem. So that's my
Yeah.
project this spring, is to fill up my garden.
That's a lovely project, and we've made an area of our garden, a small area, just put down some wild meadow seeds, hoping that's going to come up this year.
Yeah.
Love it. Lovely. I love it when they do it to the side of the road. Anyway, we're running out of time. We're going to go too late. We need you to sing, because you beautiful
Yeah.
people sing and play so well. Let us move ourselves out of your way and welcome you back to the main screen, ladies and gentlemen, the wonderful Park and Ride.
Right, this one's for all you fans of the TV series Absolutely Fabulous.
If your memory serves you well, we were gonna meet again and wait. So I'm going to unpack all my things and sit before it gets too late. No man alive will come to you with another tale to tell. But you know that we shall meet again if your memory serves you well. Wheels on fire, rolling down the road. Let's go to find my next of kin. This will shall explode. If your memory serves you well, I was gonna confiscate my lace and wrap it up in a sailor's knot and hide it in your case. If I knew for sure that it was yours, that it was also hard to tell. But you know that we shall meet again if your memory serves you well. Wheels on fire, rolling down the road. Let's go to find my next of kin. This will shall explode. If your memory serves you well, you'll remember you're the one that called on me to call on them to get to your famous town. And after every plan had failed, there was nothing more to tell. You know that we shall meet again if your memory serves you well. Wheels on fire, rolling down the road. Let's go to find my next of kin. This will shall explode. This will shall explode.
Hello.
Yes, there's a delay. Sorry.
It's all right.
Beautifully sung, Cara.
Thank you.
Wonderfully played, Nelson, and both of you. That was really lovely.
Yeah, I thought we'd do something a bit different to what we normally do. Just for,
Yeah, it's
hopefully
really
it was
good.
tearful enough.
That was nice. Lovely show as always. Thanks for the music, Park and Ride. Love the choice of music you played, says Annette. Elmi says perfect harmonies as always. And what a great show, says Karen. Thank you to Park and Ride. One kiss. That's all you need.
Big one, there's big kiss, not a little one.
Yeah,
Capital
if
kiss.
it's big, it's fine. That's what I do.
Absolutely.
Well, we're going to get out of your way, and let you have the rest of the afternoon, everybody. We're going to thank Park and Ride, going to thank Jeanette, Tom. I'm Jono. I thank myself. And we'll see you in a week's time. We're here every Friday at 1:00 with more entertainment next week, just to break up the monotony of the day or to just switch off and have a laugh. Thanks for being with us. Thanks for all of you. I'm going to just take us off the screen. Thanks, Park and Ride.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jeanette.
Thank you. See you all next week.
Thanks, Tom. And thanks to me, while I get the outro credits, to say thanks for joining us. Love being with you every Friday. It's absolutely the highlight of the week. We'll see you all next week, Friday, 1:00. Bye for now. Have a great week.
We've all got a tale to tell. Times were not always so, but putting it all aside, we made it through by and by. It's warm and toasty in here. Share our laughter, sometimes tears. You'll be welcome with a cup of tea and a biscuit, maybe 2 or 3, wrapped in a little white cloth, cooking for hours in the old iron pot. There's a jam roly-poly for tea, enough for you and Dad and Grandma and me. What did we like the most? Fish paste sandwich or peas on toast? Nothing could come close to Bubble and Squeak the day after our son